What is up, bitches? Cue me! So today's video is gonna be my little series that I have called Getting Candid with Lisa, and I am going to be interviewed by Haley. Haley's here.
Boo.
Alex is here. And we're gonna talk about my childhood.
Oh my god, the infamous childhood.
Oh my god.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
I'm gonna try to show as many pictures as I can, but I'm having a hard time getting the pictures from my family members because when my grandmother died, my aunts and uncles took the pictures. My mom took a little bit, and then after my mom died, no one knows where the pictures went to. So I am trying to track down family members to try to get the pictures. So we'll see if I can put some up. If not, please don't be disappointed. I will try to get some up though. I will. So, all right, Haley. Let's begin. Right. I got my answers right here and the things I want to talk about and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be juicy. Okay, so first question is, where were you born?
I was born in Kentucky.
Fried chicken?
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, I was born in Kentucky.
Is the grass really blue out there? Kentucky bluegrass?
No.
Are you a natural blonde? Ooh.
No. I am actually a redhead.
Carrot top.
That's actually very sexy.
And I'm going to show you a picture. Either here or here. I'm going to show you a picture. Okay? I had red hair. That's my sister with me. I already know what picture I'm showing. That's my sister with me.
So, what did your mom say about the way you were as a baby?
Well, when I was a baby, I cried a lot because I had stomach problems, which was called colic. And I had, like always pain in my stomach. So I cried a lot as a baby.
You know what that's from?
I don't even know. Gassy. I don't know what causes colic.
It came into your adulthood.
Yeah, stop it. Actually, I think it kind of did follow. Not just gassy, but like pain and stuff. Yeah, I always had like problems with my stomach.
You can't go on road trips with Mama Lisa.
I do not do that. You stop. Damn.
Did you have a favorite parent or grandparent?
Yes. It was my grandmother.
You choosing?
She's the one that showed me the most attention and love was my grandmother. She spoiled me so bad because I was the first grandchild. So she spoiled me something awful. Like I would get like extra Christmas presents and birthday presents, and the other kids wouldn't know. And all of my, uncles and my aunt and my mom would get upset when my grandmother did that because the other kids would eventually find out, or the adults, and they would get pissed and, tell my grandmother, you shouldn't be doing that because you have other grandkids that you should be doing that for. And my grandmother got upset and told them, it's, I'll buy for who I want and I'll get her what I want, basically. And so, yeah, she did that all of my life. Even as an adult, she would get extra stuff. Yeah. So, yeah. And also my grandfather, oh my God. He would get so jealous because my grandmother loved me so much. He would get so jealous. He would take down my pictures from the wall. Okay? Sorry. He would take down my pictures from the wall. And
your granddad?
My grandfather, yeah. He would take pictures down.
Because of how much love your
grandmother
had?
Yeah. Yes, he hated it. He was so jealous. God, he was jealous.
So for those of you that do not know, this happened in the last video and we're about to answer it for you guys. You were talking about your babysitter and how she was a disciplinarian.
Oh, yes.
And like she made you cook and stuff.
Yes.
But you said you was gonna spill the tea in another video, so we want the tea now.
Okay, so, all right. My mom would leave us with the babysitter while she would go out with her friends. She was single because my dad ended up, messing with other women and they separated. She had a hard time, with me, my sister, and my brother. So when she wanted to go out or hang with friends, we would have to go to this babysitter. And the babysitter was very tough. She would make us cook, help us make us cook, help her cook, which I think I was like 8 when we started that, 7 or 8.
Was she telling you to mess with the stove and stuff?
Well, we would be around there. She was like, "Oh, you can stir this," and we would stir it. We would get up on the chair and watch, but we didn't have to do too much cooking. We would help stir stuff and do stuff like that. But we did have to wash dishes. We did have to make beds. We did have to do a lot of stuff.
Question. So it sounds like she was just strict, but was she ever mean to you guys? Mean?
Yes, I remember one time my brother, he was probably maybe 3, and he whatever we had on our plates, we had to finish no matter what. That's the way she was. Whatever she put on our plates, we had to eat, whether we liked it or not. And my brother, he was crying because he missed my mom. I don't want to get...
Oh, okay. Oh, no, if it's too hard, you don't have to. If it's too hard, you don't have to.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they will understand too.
Okay. Give me a second.
Okay.
Because it really is hard. My brother couldn't finish the sausage that was on his plate, and she was forcing it in his mouth.
No.
And he was gagging on it, and he was crying. And she, smacked him so hard that he fell on the floor. And I was so angry because my mom hadn't been around in a while. She had just left us there. And so I ran out of the...
How long is a while? Do you remember how long your mom was gone?
She would be gone for weeks at a time. And so I ran out of the back door and ran all the way to my grandmother's. My grandmother's wasn't that far, but I ran pretty far to get to her. Being that age, I had to cross several roads and everything. And I went and told her, I was like, "You have to save us. She's spanking us and everything." And so my grandmother went up there and confronted her. And of course, the babysitter convinced her that she wasn't doing anything, bad. And so when my grandmother left, I got a spanking from her. I remember her bending me over and spanking me so hard. And it just stopped me from tattling again about what she was doing.
I mean, you gotta believe your children the first time they tell you.
Yeah.
After that, it's kind of like they're like, well, you couldn't help. I can't go back to you.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely.
I always felt like I had to be almost like a mother figure while we were at the babysitter's house. They were always crying and missing my mom. I felt like I had to be the mom and protect my brother and sister.
Did you ever tell your mom what was going on?
Yeah, but she still left us. She just told us to be good. And I hated my mom. After I got a little older, I hated her for putting us through that because I had to be the one to watch my brother and sister. I felt like I couldn't be a child because I had to watch over them. And I was always seeing them get spanked. I feel like I could handle the spanking, but I worried so much about my brother and sister, So yeah, I hated my mom for that. Oh God. And when she would finally come back, my brother and sister would be so happy to see her, but not me. As soon as I saw her coming, I would go in the bathroom and lock the door. I didn't want nothing to do with her.
Okay, so let's move on to something more fun, more into the boyfriend department. How many boyfriends did you have?
Before Alex's dad, 2.
Only 2?
One, yeah. One was like a big crush. I would go to his, because his sister would live down the street in other apartments. So I went to her house. We were friends with her, me and my sister. So I would go to her apartment and he would come over, and I just remember being so like infatuated with him. I was 14 and he was 19 or 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was older, but it's like, oh my God. Yes. And I would like sneak out to see him, but we never really did anything. You know, we did kiss, cuddle, talk, go to the store. I would ride to the store with him, stuff like that. You know, he didn't want to, because he knew I was young, so he didn't want to like
end up.
Yeah. Well, he didn't want to like, I don't know how to say it. Take advantage. Yes, take advantage. He didn't want to do that. So, anyways, he ended up with another girl, which broke my heart.
Oh, she was older than you.
Yeah.
She better be.
I was 14 though, but it broke my heart.
Aww.
I even begged my mom. I was like, Mom, please let me see him. Please let him, you know, be my boyfriend. Of course.
Okay, I need to know. Was he white? Was he like?
He was white. He was white.
Okay, describe him. Long hair, short hair, blue eyes, a cowboy.
He had kind of like shoulder length hair, blonde hair. His name was Tommy.
Oh, Tommy!
And he was, oh God.
Was his last name Hilfiger?
No.
Oh my God.
Go figure.
No, but he was so cute. Oh my God, he was so dreamy. And I just wanted him to be my boyfriend.
Question, did you ever search him up on social media, like years after? Like on Facebook, did you
Oh, yes.
look for him?
Yes, and I'm so glad we did not end up together.
Why?
He turned out horrible looking.
Oh, damn!
Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God. God works in mysterious ways. Don't question it. But anyways, he went on, you know, with another girl. So I had another boyfriend. And this is where I would sneak out at night to go see him. We would stay out all night. We would go to like movies. And then in the morning, when it was like time to like get up and go to school, he would rush me home. I would hurry up and get ready for school and go straight to school. No sleep.
You
None.
were 16.
Yes.
How old was he?
21. 21, yeah. And my mom got so fed up with it that she would put the washer and dryer up against the back door so that we couldn't sneak out anymore.
Oh, so your mom knew.
She started finding out because she would wake up, we wasn't there. And a couple times she woke up while we were sneaking in. She had a belt ready and everything.
Did you get your...
Oh, I got my, yeah.
Oh.
I remember one time she had a hanger that she was so pissed.
Damn.
I was like, so what's in mommy dearest shit? Let me tell you.
Damn.
She was so like just fed up with it.
Did you cry?
No.
No.
Oh, wait, really?
No. She would complain about this.
Yeah.
She talked about this even after I got older. She said she would get so mad because she would hit me and I wouldn't cry. I would just like give her this horrible angry look.
I feel like it's like once you reach an age, you don't necessarily cry. Like you feel the pain, but like you don't cry anymore.
Mine was anger.
Yeah.
I was so upset she was hitting me.
Yeah.
You know, I was like pissed. Like, how dare you hit me? But yeah, and we would skip school, me and my sister, to go to our friends, okay? And we would go to our friend's house while the parents were working, and we would eat, we would drink, we would smoke cigarettes. We did.
Oh, now you was bad.
We was bad. Yes. We skipped school so much that we had to go to court. Yeah. My mom got in trouble. And they finally sent me and my sister, because we had run away. Because my mom got so strict. Me and my sister like run away. And we was gone for like 2 weeks.
You was gone for 2 weeks?
2 weeks. We would call in.
2 weeks?
Yes.
I ran away and they found me within an hour.
Oh, they couldn't find us.
Oh my God, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
You stay in the same apartment complex.
I did. They found me within some bushes.
I was gonna say you was hiding in a bush.
Yeah.
Really?
I was scared as hell. It was 2 cops and I was just really nervous.
Where'd you run to? To a bush?
I was in the same apartment complex. Yeah, I was literally hiding in bushes. Yeah. I was just very, very angry.
Oh my goodness.
Where did you go?
Girl, do you know they sent us to a freaking place? It was called Riverdale or Riverdale? Riverdale. And it was this place where they would send like troubled teens or troubled kids, like a psychiatric hospital home / place. They gave us 30 days. My sister was in, they had like these groups that we had to be in, okay? And my sister was separated from me, so I didn't get to see her, so it was very hard for me. And in the group, we would have to like sit around in chairs in like a circle, and we would have to criticize each one for something that had been done that week. Like if I looked at your hair and I didn't think you washed your hair, I would have to say, you know, Haley, today I come to you because I don't think you've been washing your hair.
Oh, why?
It was crazy.
Do it stink? Do her hair stink? Like, why do you think that?
No, I could say anything.
Yeah, but wouldn't that create animosity between the kids?
Yes, it did.
What
These
the
people
hell?
were crazy. I'm telling you, we couldn't drop anything. If we dropped something, we would get like
Don't go to Kentucky.
verbally brought up. Like we would have to, like if I dropped my pen, they would say, Lisa, I'll come to you. I forgot what the saying was, but you can't drop your pen. And I would have to say, Brother Jim, I'm sorry for dropping the pen.
What?
It was crazy.
hell?
We're not allowed to show emotions, like cry. I would be talking to my mom on the phone, and someone would mess with me and say, you know, you can't be crying. I'm going to write you up for crying. And I remember getting so angry and cussing this bitch out. Because it was emotional on the phone call. You're not supposed to mess with people when they're...
On the phone?
Yeah. And you gonna come up to me and try to mess with me when I'm very emotional with my mom? I went off on this bitch. It's like, no.
And a nun.
No. No, and we also had like therapists there. We would have to do therapy sessions.
Wow.
They sent us to like a place where...
That sounds
thought
like
we were, like,
a hard
crazy.
knock life for us.
It was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I hated it there. We had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, make our bed, take a shower, go eat breakfast, go to school, and do other stuff.
It's basically jail for kids.
It's jail for kids, but it was worse because it was mentally horrible. It mentally breaks you. My sister got to go home in 30 days. They made me stay another 30 because they says I wasn't ready.
You stayed there a whole another month?
I stayed there 60 days, bitch.
This one ain't ready. She a little feisty.
Yeah, basically. Because I've rebelled against it. Like, the rules were so stupid. Like, you're mentally messing with people. Mm-hmm. Every week or every day, we would have to sit in a group and say horrible things to each other. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah,
like, how
weird.
does that help?
It don't. If anything makes things
It
worse.
makes it worse.
Like, what?
I would even tell my therapist that. And it's like they were part of it too, so they didn't like care.
Huh.
It's like so weird. And so yeah, that was very, very hard for me. Is getting sent away for that long. Mm-hmm. And I only got to go home twice to see my mom. We were very, very poor. Very poor. Oh my God. My dad wasn't around because he was with another family. But yeah, we were poor, and you know, we would like dig up change for the washing machines to wash our clothes. A lot of times we would have to wear the same thing over without it being washed because we didn't have the money. And if we did have, you know, clean clothes, it's because we washed them out on our hands and hung them up around the apartment. Most of the days when we would come home from school, we would go straight to the fridge, and of course there was nothing in my fridge, nothing except ketchup or mayo. And so we would take bread or crackers and put mayo or ketchup on, and that's what we ate.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, she would get, my mom got food stamps, but it wasn't enough for the whole month. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we were very, very poor. I know my mom went through hell with us because we were wild, you know. So I know she was having a hard time trying to work and pay the bills and everything. And my grandmother would have to like bring us food, you know, like potatoes, you know, whatever she had to us to help feed us. Yeah, then my mom met my stepfather.
Yeah. How old were you when she met him?
I was still young. It was right about 16. Oh. It was like right when was going through all this. She met him, and he bought a house and moved us out, and it was like amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the very first house we ever lived in.
How was your stepdad, like as a person?
He was awesome. He accepted us. He took care of us. Everything. Like, and bought my mom whatever she wanted. Whatever my mom wanted, my mom got. He treated her like a queen.
How many years did they last together?
Until she died.
That was a long
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ever since they met, they were just...
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But I got kicked out at 16 because I had ended up quitting school.
Oh, your mom kicked you out?
Yeah, she kicked me out.
Because
I was 16, bro. I had nowhere to go, and I begged her to please let me come back.
Why did you stop going to school?
Because I missed so much. And the principal kept telling me, tell your mom to come to the school and sign you out of school. You don't need to be here. You don't care about school, so get out of my school. And at the time, I was like, oh, yes, I don't have to go to school. I was young and I was stupid. I didn't have no one to
encourage you or tell you otherwise.
Exactly. So
you never finished high school?
No.
Oh.
So my mom went and signed me out because I told her the principal said she had to.
Oh,
yeah.
So you told her that the principal said she had to.
Yes. Because I was stupid. But anyways, yeah, she kicked me out because I wasn't going to school anymore. And I didn't have anywhere to go. So I had to end up staying with one of her friends. And my mom got mad that I was staying there. She was like, you can't be letting my daughter stay with you. She needs to like learn she's got to go to school or work or something if she wants to come back home. And my friend didn't want to kick me out, but I knew she was having a hard time. So I went and ended up staying with my friend, who is Regina. I stayed with her and her husband, which the husband didn't like me staying there because she paid like attention to me, and he felt like he was left out. So I eventually had to leave there, and I ended up staying with my uncle. I started babysitting for him, and then finally, I ended up going back to the babysitters and living with her after I got older.
No, you went back to that crazy lady?
Yeah.
No.
Because it was different after you got older.
Yeah, because you're more calm.
Yeah.
And I guess
she always had her door open. She's like, anytime you need anything, come back. So I ended up going back with her.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And she would buy me cigarettes. She would feed me. She actually was better to me as an adult than as a child. Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah, I ended up being fond of her. So yeah. she took care of me until I met his dad, and then I started staying with him.
Wow. Okay, so from the babysitter, you met his dad.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I was working with a friend, cleaning houses and banks and offices and stuff. And that's when I met him. Yeah, the rest is history. And in the last video, I talked about my dad, you know, how he felt about me. So I just wanted to let you know I've ordered the ancestry. So yeah, the ancestry. I'm just waiting for it to come. Gonna do it and send it back and see what the results are. And I can't wait to share with you guys and see where I come from. Could I be from Ireland? Oh, could I be Native American? Now, showing you pictures of my brother, sister, and my dad. And my great-grandmother. Showing you pictures of those. Yes. It's wild. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. If it does say I got a little Native American, I can't wait to tell my dad. Like, see here? Shame on you. Going off looks. Bull crap. So yeah. Alright, guys. This is the end of the video. I hope it was a little entertaining to you and not too boring. You know, talking about myself. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching and supporting me. I love you guys. So thank you.